Throwaway. They called me a lost cause at 9 years old. Yesterday they asked me for a favor. I still remember the exact sentence that ruined my childhood. He's smart, but he's dangerous. That's what my fourth grade teacher told the school counselor while I was sitting 3 feet away, pretending to tie my shoe so I wouldn't cry in front of everyone. From that day on, I wasn't a kid anymore. I was a file, red folder, sticky notes, meetings I wasn't invited to but always punished for. If something went missing, they checked my backpack. If someone talked back, my name went on the board anyway. Once, a substitute asked the class who the troublemaker was, and half the room pointed at me without hesitation. I didn't even do anything that day. By middle school, they stopped pretending it was about behavior. One teacher told me straight up, "Kids like you don't usually go far, so let's focus on keeping you manageable." Manageable, like a wild animal. I got suspended for tone, detained for body language, pulled out of class because I made adults uncomfortable. Meanwhile, the kid who stole my science project got an award for it. I reported it and got told I should be flattered. When I insisted, I was accused of lying. They made me apologize to him for causing drama. That one stayed with me. High school was worse. Guidance counselors steered me away from AP classes for my own good. When I applied anyway and passed the entrance test, the vice principal overruled it. He smiled while doing it, like he was saving me from myself. "You're not built for that environment," he said. Cool. So I checked out publicly and locked in privately. I learned everything online. I skipped prom to work. I let them think they'd won. Let them think they'd successfully shrunk me. Fast forward. I'm in my late 20s, running a company that specializes in fixing expensive mistakes. Guess which organization just made one? Yep, my old school district. They mismanaged funds, got sued, needed a consultant ASAP. Someone, somewhere, looked at my resume and booked the meeting. When the door opened and I walked in, the room went dead quiet. The vice principal aged like milk. Same voice, same smug half smile, until he read my name on the agenda and realized I was the consultant, not the intern. He tried to play it cool. "You look familiar," he said. I said, "You once told my mother I'd never be successful." Silence, thick, uncomfortable, delicious. He laughed nervously and said, "I don't remember that." I shrugged. "I remember everything." I fixed their problem, not for free, not with discounts. Every signature felt like closing a chapter I never got to speak in. When the meeting ended, he shook my hand and said, "You did very well for yourself." I smiled and replied, "Despite your best efforts." Then I walked out. No speeches, no lessons. Just the quiet satisfaction of knowing the kid they tried to erase signed the invoice they had no choice but to pay. And, yeah, I framed the check.